Well, hi there, friends. It's Diane Michael, author of After Mom and author of UniverseNudge on Instagram. And I am doing my best to upload as many videos as I possibly can to help the community. I'm so thankful for over 5,000 followers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm wanting to build this up on YouTube. And in no way, shape, or form am I trying to make this super profesh. I just want it to become across authentic, and I want to do as many as I can. And so maybe as I get better, we'll get some like real lighting in here and all that good stuff. But I don't find that we really need that in this community, because it's really just about a journey to healing after the death of mom, or the death of anyone for that matter. I don't know if I've ever done one of these where I've like explained what the book was about, so I wanted to take an opportunity to kind of introduce myself to you and talk to you about why I chose to do what I did by writing After Mom. This is After Mom. Isn't this beautiful? The artwork was done by Thomas Murray, who also did that artwork behind me, who was the first painter, artist that I ever purchased art from. And when I was writing this book, the first piece of art that I had purchased from him, unfortunately, was stolen and destroyed. And I didn't know his name because I didn't have the art anymore, and his name was in the corner. And then as I was looking at pictures to put in the back of the book, I came across a picture of the piece of art and was able to magnoscope his name, and then looked him up online, found him, contacted him, told him about my experience, told him I was writing a book. And I've been so blessed to be able to work with him. So I wrote After Mom 2 years ago in 1998. And it basically happened after 18 years of just being sick and tired of not processing the death of mom. I was almost 20 years old. It was exactly 1 month before my 20th birthday in 2000 that my mom passed away. And I was not leading a very healthy life. I was making interesting choices. I mean, not all bad, but definitely had not dealt with her death. Really kind of pushed things down really deep. And I have been blessed to have a lot of mentors in my life. And I just never got it all out. Even though I worked on it, I went to counseling, I went to coaching, I had a business coach, I had many mentors. I chose a lot of older women in life to be my confidants, friends, mentors, and I just still didn't feel that I was dealing with a lot of the issues that I didn't even realize were down there. Things that I kind of noticed that I was doing that I didn't realize is I wasn't talking to her. I didn't like bringing her up very much. I didn't have pictures of her around my house. I isolated moments so that I didn't have to think about her. So a lot of people say, oh, I think about them every day. I didn't. I wasn't thinking about my mom every day, but it was more of a conscious decision instead of a subconscious heart decision. So I knew there was something wrong with that. And I knew that getting older, that probably wasn't as healthy for me as I really wanted. So I believe very much in self-love, and I really wanted to give myself the gift of healing. And so what did I have to do to make that happen? So I'm a writer by trade. I run a progressive communications company, and I started writing a book about Alice in Wonderland grown up, and what did she do, and who was she? And I got 80,000 words into it, and the characters stopped speaking to me. And so I got really bummed out and stopped writing. And then I wanted to get back into writing, and it just clicked one day. It was like, okay, write about what you know. I've always heard that. So writing about what you know, what do I know better than the death of my mom? And I unfortunately had to experience the thought of her death since I was 10, because she was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 10. She, God bless her soul, was only 36 years old. So I just started to write, and I started to go through the process of, okay, what do I want this to be? And this is like a mocked up version, but you can see it's self-written. I hired an editor. It's more of a workbook than a book. You can get through it. I've read it in 2.5 hours, so it's a quick read. Although I don't recommend it to be a quick read, because I feel like you should really take time, because there are 11 insights. And the reason I wrote 11 insights is because 1, 11, 11, 11, any ones in repetition, I feel that's my mom. And if you are into angel numbers, that it shows that an angel is thinking about you. So I literally see 1, 11, 11, 11 all the time. So I wanted to do 11 insights. Each of the chapters is called an insight, and each one has a dig deeper at the end. So we go through the relationship with mom, we go through the death sentence, we go through teachings from mom, we go through the denial effect, we talk about the blame game, people that we blamed over the years for, maybe for not being there for us, accepting apologies, those damn days, the days that just really suck, sharing your reality, time to confront mom, a gratitude shift, and keeping mom alive. So those are the 11 insights. And again, in the back of each one, there is an exercise. And I always recommend, before you move along to the next, do the exercise, because the way that I wrote the book was I kind of separated it into 3 chapters. It's about really going and finding memories of the past, finding a way to deal with them and forgive yourself and others and situations, and then how to heal from that. And then the healing then turns into keeping mom's memory alive. So super interesting way that I did it. I wrote it literally in 3 months. The words just started flowing. I did a lot of these exercises through my years and years, 18 years of coaching and counseling. So a lot of them did come from the support and help of others. But I'm writing about it in my perspective, obviously. But if you check out our Instagram page, UniverseNudge, you'll see a lot of people that have read it and their opinions. Also on Amazon, there's a bunch of reviews on there. And I'm interested to hear what you think. And I hope that you consider purchasing After Mom. It's on Amazon, or you can find it at thecallengrp.com/shop. And I'll put that in the link below. But if you'll let your friends know, or anyone that's lost their mom, or, and if they've lost anyone, I've had a lot of people let me know that even though they haven't lost their mom, they are moms, and they enjoyed reading it because they realized some of the things that a daughter's perspective came from. I've also had girlfriends who haven't lost their mom that really were able to understand my relationship and kind of look at their relationship and gauge their relationship with their mom, because they hadn't lost theirs yet. So maybe sometimes they got mad about stuff that maybe they didn't need to. But it's a quick read. It's not expensive. So hope that you will take the time to purchase it and read it and offer me feedback. And if you go to my Instagram page, I actually do a book, and I send out a free book pretty often. So maybe you will sign up to be a book ambassador and win. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of love to you in this journey after mom, and through everything. Bye.